Hello YouTube, I'm Dave from Team 2O. I'm here with a deck profile on Agents again. Next month update, I guess. I've changed a few things and I'll show it to you and you can tell me what you think. Alright, so I play 3 Christia. Pretty standard in this deck. It's the main guy that you want to get out. He's really good. You want to be playing him at 3 in this format for sure. 3 Hyperion. You use him again for just about everything, for popping, and I like to make 2 of them pop 2 things and then make a Felgrand and watch my opponents cry. Let me see. So run 3 Agent of Earth to search out Venus. You run 3 Venus to set up for the Shine Ball plays. It's basically your best opening play that you're going to have other than the Thunder King, so that's why you run 3 of each. And honestly, 8 times out of 10, I will draw it first turn and open up with it. And it's great because you bring out 4 Shine Balls, and then you immediately can set up for Christia or Hyperion if you need to. I only run 2 Herald of Orange Light because I feel it gets kind of cloggy, but it's a great card. I like it more than Phoenix Chain. It's great negation, and your opponent doesn't see it coming, so it's really good. I play 1 Honest, 1 Card Trooper, and 1 Thunder King. Thunder King more for control and stuff. It screws with a lot of decks now. Card Trooper, I'm trying to get a Mass Chameleon in the future because I like that Black Rose play with Agent Venus. But for now, this is okay. It can set up things in the grave. It's if I have a set call behind, I can chain, get this, and then at least draw a card. So it's pretty good. And then Honest, obviously, it works really well. Oh shit! All right. So that's about I think 20 monsters or something. Go on to spell cards now. So I run 3 trade-ins now. This works. Fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, 3 trade-ins. It works really well because you run 6 targets for it, and Hyperion and Christia, although they're not necessarily golden in the graveyard, they do. It's better off than like having a dead hand. And you run 3 calls, so it's easy to bring it back. And also, I run 3 Pots of Duality, which can search through my deck and grab trade-ins and stuff, for instance, or not to mention the fact it sets up. And honestly, you don't special that much. It's more of a control-based deck, so you don't have to special all the time. So yeah, that is that. I run 2 MSTs. I feel it's a little bit better than 3. I'll aside the 3rd one, and yeah, so that's MSTs, and I run 3 1-ups. Just Mind Control, obviously, Book of Moon, Staple, and then Dark Hole, obviously. I haven't really thought about taking any of them out at the moment. I don't know, in the future I might change my mind. And finally, we have Traps. I run 3 Call, as I said before. It's great because I can dump my Christia or Thunder King or even the Hyperion and bring them out at later times. And it's great because it's a trap, and I can just activate it on my opponent's turn when they're trying to do something. And out comes my Christia. I run 2 Deep Prisons for the removal. I feel it's going to be very important in this format, especially with that, as I probably said before, that 8-star, that dragon that's just can't be destroyed. It's like the only way to really get rid of it. So I feel this and the Compulse are extremely important in this format, but I don't know. We'll see. And I mean, removal's always been good anyway, so I'm going to keep doing that. I run these last 3 that will complete the main board. That's a staple, that's pretty much a staple at this point. So yeah, that would be the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. I only run 3 2-stars. I don't bring out Dark Mist very much, and I don't usually bring out Daigusto Phoenix. Mainly, I only do him if I'm pushing for game, or if I'm trying to set up the graveyard for Christia or Hyperion or something. Gotchi is usually going to be your #1 player that you're going to want to be bringing out. So yeah, that's 2 stars. And I don't bring out 3s too much, so I only run these 2. I like Mech Equipped more than Zenmains usually, but at the same time, I don't know, they're both pretty good. I don't know, I like Mech Equipped more because Mech Equipped can almost guarantee me 2 turns as opposed to Zenmains, which has a bite, but it can be ran over really easily. So I don't know. I only run 1 Maestro because I only run 2 4-stars, so I don't bring 4-stars out very consistently, but I like to have the option, so there he is. And then 1 Felgrand for that 8-star option. I bring him out sometimes, and when he comes out, a lot of times it means game, but not necessarily. I run 1 4-star Synchro, Armory Arm. I don't bring him out very often, but again, he's very situational and a great option to have. I run 2 5s, Scarred Warrior and Catastor. I want to run, I can't remember the name of it, it's a Keeper of Illusions or something, where if I attack, you can't attack or activate cards when I attack. I feel like, what is it? Oh, Arceus, okay, Keeper of, I don't know what the hell it is. But in any case, Scarred Warrior works good enough for now. At least he can kind of sit there and give me, make my opponent attack him twice, and he's beefy enough, so usually I'll bring him out over Catastor, because Catastor just, I don't know, he's not as useful against a lot of decks now. But it depends. It depends what you're playing against. Constellars might make more sense, although they can bounce with Pallades. I run 1 6-star, the HTS. I like it better than Gaia, because Gaia's just a beat stick. He's a DD Warrior lady. 1 7, Black Rose, for nuking, which is one of the reasons I want to run that Masked Chameleon. It can give me a chance to come back if I have a really bad game. And I run 2 8-stars. Zera's really broken when he first comes out and doesn't get negated because I can just spam him later. And Scrap Dragon's great too because I can abuse the, what is it called now? The Call of the Haunted. A lot of times I sit there dead, so it's great to have. And I run 1 10. This Leo, he has actually won me games. He's really good. He can't be targeted, and he's extremely beefy. So that's all the extra. And let's see. Let's go to the side. I run 1 monster, which is Herald. Herald is extremely good again, but I don't like to run him at 3 in the main board because some decks he's dead against. But I'd rather side him than a Divine Wrath or something like that, and he's really good against some decks. I run 2 Lance just in case I'm going up against a deck that just has a crap load of back row and I just can't get on the field or anything, so it's great to have. 1 MST to clear back row. And let's see. Now for traps, I got 3 Deep Dark Trap holes, which work really well against any Synchro deck. Hurts Dark Worlds, it hurts Fire Kings, it hurts it does hurt Gishkis actually. It hurts, not that I'm really worried about them, but it hurts, what do you call Mermails, any deck that isn't straight Exceed based, he's great, because it's basically another bottomless trap hole. Let's see, so I run 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors for Dark Worlds, Keepers, or any dark deck pretty much gets screwed over by this card, and I don't run dark, so it's great. 2 Dust Tornadoes for back row clearance again. A lot of people side things against me that hurt me, like a Macro or Light Imprisoning. It's great for that. I'm trying this out, 2 summon limits, which means that you can only summon twice. So basically it's my out against Constellars because I can't run Light Imprisoning Mirrors, so it kind of limits what they can do, so they can't just bring out Pallades like really quickly, and it hurts a lot of other decks too. And I don't summon that much, so it works pretty well. Soul Drain against a lot of decks that use the graveyard, and there is certainly a lot of decks that do that. And finally, the Transmigration Prophecy hurts a lot of opponents' decks because I can just take whatever they have in the grave and just put it right back in the deck. I can restock Shine Balls if I want and use Venus again, and in general it works very well. So yeah, that's the deck. Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, have a good one. We're Team 2-0.